Hello everyone, introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Hasbi and we are from Group 2. In this presentation, we will discuss several questions related to part of speech. And I will begin the presentation by explaining the first part, which is verbs. Now, we continue to the explanation. Okay, the definition of verb. A verb is a word that expresses an action, state, or occurrence. It is the heart of the sentence because it tells what the subject does or what happens to the subject. And for examples, she runs every morning and they are happy. Okay, there are two types of verbs: regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs form their past tense by adding ed. For example, walk becomes walked and clean becomes cleaned. And irregular verbs do not follow a standard pattern. And for example, go becomes went and eat becomes ate. And verb change form depending on the tense of the action. For example, in present tense, I eat breakfast. In past tense, I ate breakfast. And in future tense, I will eat breakfast. Okay guys, let's move on to the question. Question number 1. She enjoys swimming and often draws pictures of the sea afterward. Which one do you think the error? That's correct. The error is in C. But why is that? Let's take a look. Okay guys, the error is in C because the sentence is a compound verb construction where both action, draw pictures and enjoy swimming are performed by the same subject. C. The first verb, enjoys, is in the simple present tense, indicating a habitual action. The second verb, press, draw pictures, must match the tense and subject. Since the subject C and the sentence is in the present tense, the verb draw must take an S to agree with the third person singular subject. This is a subject-verb agreement error. Now we continue to the next question. Question number 2. The dog barks loudly when the mailman arrives at the front door. Which one do you think is the error? That's correct. The error is in C. But why is that? Let's take a look. Okay. The error is in C because this sentence contains two actions: the dog barks loudly and the mailman arrives at the front door. The first clause, the dog barks loudly, is in simple past tense. To maintain tense consistency in the sentence, the second action, arrive, must also be in the past tense, which should be arrive. Using arrives while the main clause is in the past creates a tensive error. And that concludes of my part. Thank you for your attention, and I would like to invite my friend Gisca to continue with the next section. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Hasbi. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Gisca Oktavia Ramadhani. Today, I'm going to explain a topic from English grammar, which is about part of speech, especially focused on adjective and adverb. So, let's get started. Adjective versus adverb. In this first slide, we are going to talk about the difference between adjective and adverb, which are both part of speech in English. Adjectives are word that describe noun in other word, things or ideas. Adverb, on the other hand, describe verb, adjective, or even other adverb. So the key difference is adjective describe nouns, adverb describe how, when or where something happens, usual about a verb or adjective. Let's look at it one more closely in the next slide. What are adjective and adverb? Let's take a closer look at both. On the left side, an adjective describes a noun, and the example, beautiful painting. Beautiful painting in the adjective because it tells us what the painting looks like. It gives more information about the thing, the painting. On the right side, an adverb describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb. In the example, she paints beautifully. Beautifully in the adverb because it tells us how she paints. It gives more information about the action. So, in short, adjective describe things, nouns. Adverb describe action or qualities, verb or adjective. Great. Now, let's your understanding with a quick question in the next slide. Alright, now let's test your understanding with a quick question. The painting was so beautiful that everyone stopped to look at it for several minutes. Which word is incorrect? Okay, answer. Incorrect word is A, beauty. The correct sentence should be, the painting was so beautiful that everyone stopped to look at it for several minutes. We need the word beautiful, not beauty, to describe the painting. Reason, let's talk about why the word beauty is incorrect and why beautiful is the right choice. Why beauty is incorrect? Beauty is a noun that means its function is to name something, not to describe it. For example, her beauty is captivating. In the sentence, beauty is the subject. It's reference to things, the concept of being beautiful. But in our sentence, the painting was so beautiful that everyone stopped to look at it. We are not naming something, we are trying to describe how the painting looks. And And here's the grammar rules. You cannot use a noun directly after so to talk about a quality or reference. So needs to be followed by an adjective, not a noun. Why beautiful is correct? Beautiful is an adjective. An adjective job is to describe or give more information about a noun. In the case this painting, let's look the sentence again. The painting was so beautiful that everyone stopped to look at it. This sentence is grammatically correct because it follows this common structure: subject plus verb to be plus so plus adjective plus that clause. Their house is rock in your example. In our example, subject the painting, verb was so plus adjective so beautiful. That clause that everyone stopped to look at it. This structure is used when we want to show a strong feeling of result. Other examples include: the test was so difficult that many students gave up. She was so tired that she feels asleep instantly. So reminder, use adjective like beautiful after so to describe qualities. Don't use nouns like beauty in that position. Is does fit the structure. Question 2. Let's more on the question 2. Said he always tries to finish his homework quick so he can play video games. Which word is correct? Okay, answer. The incorrect word is C. Quick. The correct sentence should be: he always tries to finish his homework quickly so he can play video games while last break is done. Reason. First, why is quick incorrect? Quick is an adjective. Adjectives are used to describe a noun or a pronoun. For example, he is a quick runner. In that sentence, quick describes the noun rather than the correct use of an adjective. But in our sentence, he tries to finish his homework quick. The word quick is trying to describe how he finishes, which is an action or verb finish. And here's an important rule: adjective like quick cannot describe verb. We need a word that describes how the action is done. And that what an adverb does. No, why quickly? Correct. Quickly is an adverb. Adverbs are used to describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. They tell us how, when, where, or to what extent something happens. In our sentence, quickly describe how he finishes his homework. Is tell us the manner of the action that he does it in a fast way. So the correct sentence becomes he always tries to finish his homework quickly. Bonus tips: many adverbs in English are formed by ending "ly" to an adjective. Quick, quickly. Careful, carefully. Silent, silently. So, always remember, use an adverb like quickly to describe action and an adjective like quick to describe things or people. Let's quickly review what we've learned today. Adjective describe nouns. They tell us what something is like. Example: a beautiful painting, a quick runner. Adverb: he describe verb. His adverb describe verb. Adjective or other adverb, they tell us how, when, where, or to what extent something happens. Example: paint paint beautifully, finish quickly. So remember, as adjective for things and adverb for action. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Now I'd like to invite my friend Rizky to continue the presentation. Rizky, the screen is yours. Okay, bye everyone.
Okay, thank you Gisca. Introduce myself. My name is Rizky Nur Fadilla. Okay, preposition, part of speech. Next, what is a preposition? A preposition is a word used in English to show the relationship between other words in a sentence, especially relationship of place, type, direction, cause, purpose, and manner. Preposition are usually followed by a noun, pronoun, or a gerund verb plus meaning to form a prepositional phrase. Next, preposition number 1. She has been living in New York since 5 years and loves the city very much. Number 2. I put the key on the drawer, but now they are not in their place anymore. Next, question is number 1. She has been living in New York since 5 years and loves the city very much. The errors in since 5 years. The correct sentence is she has been living in New York for 5 years and loves the city very much. Next. Question 2. I put the key on the drawer, but now they are not in their place anymore. The error is in on the drawer. The correct sentence is I put the key in the drawer, but now they are not in their place anymore. Next. Concise explanation of preposition. Error correct use of preposition is essential for clarity in English. In the sentence, she has been living in New York since 5 years. The word since is incorrect because it refers to specific starting point in time, while 5 years in a duration. The correct preposition for making the sentence, she has been living in New York for 5 years. In the second sentence, I put the key on the drawer. The preposition on is wrong because a drawer holds item inside, not on top. The correct preposition is in, so it should be I put the key in the drawer. Choosing the right preposition helps avoid confusion and improves communication. Okay, next presentation is my friend I Maolani Sari Pratiwi.
Thank you, Rizky, for allowing me to start the presentation. Okay, introducing myself. My name is Maolani Sari Pratiwi. Today I'm going to explain little about conjunction or connection word along time with some example, question and illustration that resume set and sentence. Okay, next, what is a conjunction? Conjunction is a word used to connect word, phrases or clauses. Types of conjunction: one coordination conjunction connect to equal of sentence, pan voice, for, so, not, yet, and example, I like coffee and tea. Number 2, subordination conjunction. Connect an independent clause with a independent clause. Example, because, if, when, while, since. Example sentence, I stayed home because it was raining. Okay, next, number 3, correlative conjunction. Come in first two sentence elements. Example, either or, neither, not, both, and. Okay, next slide. Question number 1. The children were playing outside, but the wind blew their tails. The error in the should be past tense blew. The correct sentence: the children were playing outside, but the wind play their toys. The illustration, I choose an image where the children were playing outside because match and sentence the children were playing and the illustration of toys. But the wind blew their toys and also added a science icon to make the decision educational. Reason, this sentence so the structure must be correct. Since in the past blow should be changed to blow. Next question 2. She study hard. She to the past exam. The error isn't the error. The should want to the past. The subject C. The correct in the sentence. She studied hard because she to the past exam. I choose an illustration image. Girl studying hard. The sentence. She studied hard and stationary. So a study hard. So a study in improvement. And a like pop icon reference ideas and motivation. Reason, because give a reason, so the sentence must be clear and accord with a subject C. The correct verb is one. Okay, finally, thank you for listening.